Welcome to the podcast, where a passion meets purpose and limits are challenged. I'm your host, Eleonora Gendelman. Let's start bending reality. Right now, as you're listening, something incredible is happening. Your body, your mind, and everything around you is vibrating at a specific frequency. Understanding this principle, known as the law of vibration, can completely transform our life. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, every action you take, it all creates a vibration. And these vibrations are not just confined to your body. They ripple out into the world around you, influencing your reality in ways you might never have imagined. Most people go through life completely unaware of this powerful force. They let their thoughts and emotions run on autopilot, never realizing that they are constantly broadcasting a signal to the universe. And then they wonder why they keep experiencing the same frustrations, the same setbacks, the same unfulfilling patterns over and over again. What if you have the power to change that signal? What if you could learn to consciously control your vibrations, aligning them with the life you truly want to live? That is what we are going to explore. We are going to look at how the law of vibration works, why it matters, and most importantly, how you can use it to create real, lasting change in your life. The law of vibration is as real and powerful as the law of gravity. Let's start with the basics. At the most fundamental level, everything in the universe is energy. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, the chair you're sitting on, the air you're breathing. It's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. These vibrations create patterns, and these patterns form the physical world we see and experience. The physical world is just the tip of the iceberg. There is a whole unseen realm of energy and vibration that most people never tap into. Your thoughts and emotions are energy too. Every time you have a thought or feel an emotion, it creates a measurable electromagnetic frequency. Scientists have actually been able to measure these frequencies. They found that different emotional states correspond to different frequency ranges. For example, emotions like fear, anger, and jealousy vibrate at lower frequencies. They feel heavy, they weigh you down. On the other hand, emotions like love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at much higher frequencies. They feel light, uplifting, expansive. The law of vibration states that like attracts like. In other words, the vibrations you put out into the world tend to attract experiences and circumstances that match those vibrations. It's like tuning a radio. If you want to listen to a specific station, you have to tune your radio to that frequency. In the same way, if you want to experience more joy, abundance, and fulfillment in your life, you need to tune your personal vibrations to match those qualities. But most people do not do this. Most people let the environment dictate their internal state. They wake up, check their phone, and immediately get stressed about all the things they have to do. They go to work and get annoyed by their coworkers. They come home and worry about money or relationships or health problems. And all of these thoughts and emotions are creating low frequency vibrations that attract more of the same. It's a cycle. And that's why so many people feel stuck. They are just going through the motions day after day, never really getting ahead or feeling truly fulfilled. But it doesn't have to be this way. We have the power to break this cycle. We have the power to consciously choose our vibrations, and in doing so, to reshape our entire reality. So, how do we actually do it? How do I change my vibrations? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. I'm going to share with you some powerful techniques that you can start using right away to raise your vibration and align yourself with the life you truly want to live. Understanding and applying the law of vibration isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about fundamentally changing the way you interact with the world around you. It's about tapping into the infinite potential that exists within you and learning to create your reality from the inside out. Think about the areas of your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's your relationships. Maybe it's your health or your finances. Now imagine what it would be like if you could completely transform those areas. Imagine waking up every day feeling energized, inspired, and deeply fulfilled. Imagine attracting opportunities and experiences that align perfectly with your passions and your purpose. Imagine having the kind of impact on the world that you've always dreamed of having. That's what's possible when you learn to harness the power of the law of vibration. And the best part is, we do not need any special skills or abilities to do it. We don't need to be rich or famous or have a certain level of education. All we need is the willingness to open our mind to new possibilities and the commitment to practice what we learn. So let's dive into the practical applications of this powerful law. The first step in changing your vibration is becoming aware of your current vibrational state. Most people go through life on autopilot, never really paying attention to their thoughts and emotions. But if you want to change your vibration, you need to start by tuning into what's happening inside you. Try this right now. Take a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. Notice what you're feeling in your body. Are you tense, relaxed, energized, tired? Now, notice what thoughts are running through your mind. Are they positive and uplifting, or are they critical? This simple exercise of tuning into your internal state is the first step in changing your vibration. Once you're aware of your current vibration, you can start to make conscious choices about where you want to focus your energy. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel is creating a vibration. So, if you want to raise your vibration, you need to start choosing thoughts and emotions that vibrate at a higher frequency. One powerful way to do this is through gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can experience. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you immediately shift your energy to a more positive frequency. And the more you practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes. Try this. Every morning, when you wake up, before you do anything else, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They do not have to be big. Maybe you're grateful for the comfortable bed you slept in, or the cup of tea you're about to enjoy, or the fact that you have another day to experience life. As you think about each thing, really feel the gratitude in your body. Let it fill you up and radiate out from you. Another powerful technique for raising your vibration is visualization. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something you are vividly imagining and something you are actually experiencing. So, when you visualize positive scenarios in detail, you create the same neural patterns and emotional states as if those scenarios were actually happening. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your ideal life. See yourself living in your dream home, doing work that you love, surrounded by supportive and loving relationships. Feel the emotions you would feel if all of this were already your reality. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more you align your vibration with that reality. But what about when bad things happen? How can we maintain a high vibration when life gets tough? And that's a great question, because life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. We all face challenges and setbacks. But it's not about denying negative experiences or pretending everything is perfect all the time. It's about learning to respond to life's challenges in a way that maintains a higher vibration. One powerful way to do this is through the observer technique. When you are faced with a challenging situation, try to step back and observe it as if you were watching a movie instead of getting caught up in the drama and emotion of the moment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow and evolve? This simple shift in perspective can completely change your vibrational response to challenging situations. Instead of reacting with fear or anger, which lower your vibration, you are able to maintain a higher frequency of curiosity and growth. And when you do this consistently, you'll start to notice that even the challenges in your life seem to resolve more easily. Now, let's talk about the role of our physical body. Our physical body is the antenna through which we broadcast our vibrations to the universe. So if you want to raise your vibration, you need to take care of your physical vessel. This means eating nutritious food, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and moving your body. Exercise is very powerful for raising your vibration. When you move your body, you increase the flow of energy and release endorphins, which naturally elevate your mood and vibration. It doesn't matter what kind of exercise you do. Find something you enjoy, whether it's yoga, running, dancing, or lifting weights, and make it a regular part of your routine. Meditation is another incredibly powerful tool for working with the law of vibration. When you meditate, you quiet the constant chatter of your mind and tune into higher frequencies of consciousness. Meditation practice can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, making it easier to consciously choose your vibration throughout the day. If you're new to meditation, do not worry. You don't need to sit in lotus position for hours. Even just 5 minutes a day of focused breathing can make a huge difference. This podcast offers many meditations to start with, or you can also meditate with me on my YouTube channel. Links you will find in show notes. Start small and build up gradually. The key is consistency. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration is serving others. When you help someone else, when you contribute to something greater than yourself, you automatically raise your vibration. It's like tuning into a higher frequency of love and compassion. This doesn't mean you have to go out and start a charity or dedicate your life to volunteer work. It can be as simple as offering a kind word or a smile to someone who's having a tough day. Look for small opportunities to be of service every day and notice how it affects your overall vibration. The other important aspect of working with the law of vibration is understanding the power of your words. The words you speak are vibrations that ripple out into the world around you. So, pay attention to how you talk about yourself, your life, and your circumstances. Are you constantly complaining or speaking negatively? Or are you using words that uplift and inspire you? For the next week, make a conscious effort to eliminate negative self-talk and complaining. Instead, speak as if the life you desire is already your reality. Use phrases like I am and I have instead of I want or I need. For example, instead of saying, I want to be healthier, say, I am becoming healthier every day. Feel the difference in the vibration of these statements. Some people worry that focusing on raising their vibration means ignoring or suppressing negative emotions. But that's not the case at all. In fact, trying to suppress or ignore negative emotions actually lowers your vibration. Instead, the key is to acknowledge and process your emotions in a healthy way. When you feel a negative emotion coming up, do not try to push it away. Instead, take a moment to sit with it. Feel it fully in your body. Ask yourself what this emotion is trying to tell you. Often, negative emotions are signaling that something in your life needs attention or change. By allowing yourself to fully feel and process your emotions, you actually raise your vibration. You are no longer resisting or suppressing energy. You are allowing it to flow through you. And as you practice this, you'll find that negative emotions pass through more quickly, leaving you in a naturally higher vibrational state. Another powerful technique for working with the law of vibration is energy check-ins. This involves checking in with the different areas of your life and assessing their vibrational quality. Look at your relationships, your work, your home environment, your daily habits. Are these areas of your life raising your vibration or lowering it? If you find areas that are consistently lowering your vibration, it's time to make some changes. This might mean having a difficult conversation with someone, changing jobs, decluttering your living space, or letting go of habits that no longer serve you. And remember, you have the power to choose what you allow into your energetic field. One of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration is connecting with nature. The natural world vibrates at an incredibly high frequency. When you spend time in nature, whether it's walking in a forest, sitting by the ocean, or even just spending time in your garden, you naturally attune to these higher vibrations. Try to spend at least a little time in nature every day. Even if you live in a busy city, you can find small pieces of nature, a park, a tree, even a plant on your window. As you connect with nature, breathe deeply and imagine yourself absorbing its high frequency energy. Another important aspect is understanding the power of your beliefs. Your beliefs are like the software program running in the background of your consciousness, influencing every thought, emotion, and action. And each belief has its own vibrational frequency. It takes some time to examine your beliefs, especially about yourself and what's possible for you. Do you believe that you're worthy of love and success? Do you believe that you have the power to create the life you desire? Or do you hold limiting beliefs that keep you vibrating at a lower frequency? The good news is that beliefs can be changed. Once you identify a limiting belief, you can consciously choose to replace it with a more empowering one. This takes practice and repetition, but over time, you can literally rewire your brain to support higher vibrational beliefs. People worry that if they're not constantly feeling positive and high vibe, they're doing something wrong. But that's not the case at all. Remember, the goal isn't to be in a state of bliss 24/7. That's not realistic or even desirable. The goal is to gradually raise your overall vibrational set point. It's about finding balance and harmony in your life. It's about becoming more aware of your energy and making conscious choices that support your highest good. And as you do this, you'll find that your natural vibrational set point gets higher and higher. One powerful way to maintain a high vibration is through the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply the act of being fully present in the moment without judgment. When you're mindful, you're not worrying about the future or rethinking the past. You are fully engaged with what's happening right now. This state of presence naturally raises your vibration. It allows you to tap into the flow of life, to connect with the infinite potential that exists in each moment. And the more you practice mindfulness, the easier it becomes to maintain a high vibration, even in challenging situations. Try this, Set a reminder on your phone to check in with yourself every hour. When the reminder goes off, take a deep breath and bring your attention to the present moment. Notice what you're seeing, hearing, feeling. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Do this for just a minute or two, then go back to what you were doing. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can shift your energy throughout the day. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools for working with the law of vibration, which is your imagination. Your imagination is like a direct line to the quantum field of infinite possibilities. When you use your imagination to vividly create scenarios in your mind, you're actually sending out powerful vibrations that can attract those scenarios into your physical reality. This isn't just positive thinking or wishful dreaming. Studies have shown that when athletes vividly imagine themselves performing at their best, they actually improve their physical performance. The same principle applies to every area of your life. Spend time each day using your imagination to create vivid mental movies of your ideal life. See yourself living in your dream home, doing work that fulfills you, surrounded by loving relationships. Feel the emotions you would feel if this were your reality. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more powerful the vibration you send out. But it's not enough to just visualize what you want. You also need to align your actions with that vision. The law of vibration isn't about sitting back and waiting for the universe to magically deliver everything you want. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires. When you do this, you create a powerful vibrational momentum that can overcome any obstacle. What actions can I take today that align with my highest vision for my life? Maybe it's reaching out to someone who could help you advance in your career. Maybe it's signing up for a class to learn a new skill. Maybe it's having a conversation with your partner or co-worker to deepen your connection. Whatever it is, take that action. Even small steps, when aligned with your highest vibration, can lead to massive shifts in your life. Let's talk about the importance of your physical environment. Everything around you has its own vibrational frequency. The colors in your home, the objects you surround yourself with, even the music you listen to. It all affects your personal vibration. Take a look around your living space. Does it reflect the vibration you want to embody? Is it cluttered and chaotic or clean and organized? Are the colors uplifting? Do the objects around you hold positive memories and associations, or are they just taking up space? Consider making some changes to your environment to support a higher vibration. This could be as simple as decluttering a room, adding some plants for a touch of nature, or creating a dedicated space for meditation or creative pursuits. The key is to create an environment that energizes and inspires you. Another powerful way to work with the law of vibration is through sound. Sound waves are vibrations that can have a profound effect on your physical and energetic body. This is why music can so quickly change your mood and energy level. Experiment with using sound to raise your vibration. Pay attention to how different sounds affect your energy and incorporate the ones that make you feel most aligned and energized into your daily routine. Challenges are a natural part of life, and they serve an important purpose in our growth and evolution. The key is not to avoid challenges, but to approach them from a higher vibrational state. When you are vibrating at a higher frequency, you are more resilient. You are able to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. You are able to maintain your center even when things get tough. This doesn't mean you won't feel negative emotions when faced with challenges. It means you'll be able to process those emotions more quickly and return to a state of balance. It means you'll be able to respond to challenges with creativity and wisdom rather than reacting from a place of fear or anger. One powerful technique for maintaining a high vibration during challenging times is future self-visualization. This involves connecting with a version of yourself that has already overcome the challenges you are facing. Close your eyes and imagine yourself a year from now, having successfully navigated whatever difficulty you're currently facing. How does this future version of you feel? What wisdom have they gained? What advice would they give to your present self? By connecting with this future self, you are tapping into a higher vibrational state. You are reminding yourself of your own resilience and capacity for growth, and you are aligning yourself with the energy of that future reality. Love is the highest vibrational frequency there is. When you are in a state of love, whether it's love for yourself or others or for life itself, you are automatically aligning yourself with the most powerful creative force in the universe. But many of us have limiting beliefs about love. We think we need to earn it or prove ourselves worthy of it. We think it's something that happens to us, rather than something we can cultivate within ourselves. The truth is, love is our natural state. It's who we are at our core. All the other emotions and states we experience, fear, anger, jealousy, are just temporary distortions of this fundamental frequency. So, how do we tap into this love frequency more consistently? One powerful practice is the love meditation. Here's how it works. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then, bring to mind someone or something that's easy for you to love. A family member, a pet, a beautiful place in nature. Really feel the love you have for this person or thing. Let it fill your heart and spread throughout your body. Now, gradually expand that feeling of love. Imagine it growing bigger and bigger, encompassing your whole body, then your whole house, your whole town, the whole planet and beyond. Feel yourself becoming a beacon of love, radiating this high frequency energy out into the world. Practice this meditation, and you'll find it becomes easier and easier to tap into this love frequency throughout the day. And when you're vibrating at the frequency of love, magical things start to happen. You attract more loving experiences and relationships. You feel more connected to yourself and to others. You become a powerful force of positive change in the world. Something that is crucial for maintaining a high vibe is self-care. Many people, especially those who are focused on helping others or achieving big goals, neglect their own self-care. But you can't pour from an empty cup. If you want to maintain a high vibration and make a positive impact in the world, you need to take care of yourself. Self-care isn't selfish. It's not about indulging in luxury. It's about honoring your own needs and nurturing your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This might mean setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. It might mean saying no to commitments that do not align with your highest good. It might mean prioritizing sleep, nutrition, and exercise. It might mean taking time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whatever self-care looks like for you, make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. When you take care of yourself, you raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you become a more powerful force for good in the world. Let's talk about forgiveness. Holding on to resentment, anger, or bitterness is like carrying around a heavy weight that constantly lowers your vibration. Forgiveness is the key to releasing this weight and freeing up your energy to vibrate at a higher frequency. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful actions or allowing others to mistreat you. It's not about the other person at all. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's about releasing emotional charge around past events so they no longer have power over your present moment. One powerful forgiveness practice is to write a letter to someone you're holding resentment towards. Pour all your feelings onto the page. Then, at the end of the letter, write, "I forgive you and I release you." You don't need to send the letter. The act of writing it and declaring forgiveness is enough to shift your energy. Forgiveness is a process. It might not happen overnight. Be patient with yourself. Each time you choose forgiveness over resentment, you're raising your vibration and opening yourself up to more positive experiences. Let's address the role of other people in our vibrational state. It's true that other people's energy can affect us. We've all had the experience of being brought down by someone's negative attitude or uplifted by someone's enthusiasm and joy. But here's the key. While we can be influenced by others' energy, we always have the power to choose our own vibration. No one can make you feel a certain way without your consent. You always have the ability to shift your energy regardless of what's happening around you. This doesn't mean you should tolerate toxic relationships or environments. It's important to surround yourself with people or situations that support your highest good. But it does mean that you can maintain your center and your high vibration even in challenging interpersonal situations. One powerful technique for this is the energy shield. Before you enter a situation where you might encounter lower vibrational energies, take a moment to visualize a protective shield of light around you. The shield allows positive energy to flow in and out, but blocks any lower vibrations. With practice, you can maintain this energetic protection throughout your day. Gratitude. We touched on this earlier, but it's so important that it bears repeating. Gratitude is like a direct line to higher vibrational states. When you are truly grateful, it is impossible to feel negative emotions like fear at the same time. Gratitude isn't just about acknowledging the good things in your life. It's about cultivating a state of appreciation for all of life's experiences, even the challenging ones. Because every experience, whether we perceive it as positive or negative in the moment, is an opportunity for growth and evolution. In the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, but make at least one of them something that was challenging or difficult. Maybe you're grateful for a conflict because it taught you something about yourself. Maybe you're grateful for a setback because it forced you to find a new approach. When you can find gratitude, even in life's challenges, you're truly mastering the art of high vibrational living. Many people think that to vibrate at a high frequency, they need to be positive all the time or pretend to be someone they are not. But the truth is, trying to be someone you're not actually lowers your vibration. It creates inner conflict and drains your energy. The highest vibration comes from being fully, authentically yourself. This means embracing all aspects of who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses, your light and your shadow. It means expressing your truth even when it's uncomfortable. It means following your own path, even if it's different from what others expect of you. When you are authentic, you align with your soul's true frequency. You tap into energy and creativity that isn't available when you are trying to fit into someone else's idea. And you attract experiences and relationships that truly resonate with who you are at your core. Where in your life are you not being fully authentic? Where are you hiding parts of yourself or pretending to be someone you're not? Commit to bringing more authenticity into those areas. It might feel scary at first, but the energy that's liberated when you do this is incredible. Let's talk about intention. Your intentions are like energetic seeds that you plant into the field of infinite possibilities. When you set a clear intention, you are sending out a specific vibrational frequency that can attract experiences and opportunities that align with that intention. It's not enough to just think about your intentions or write them down once and forget about them. To really harness the power of intention, you need to embody them. You need to feel them in every cell of your body. You need to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with them. One powerful way to work with intentions is through a daily intention setting practice. Each morning, take a few moments to connect with your highest vision for your life. Then, set an intention for the day that aligns with this vision. It could be something like, today I intend to approach every interaction with love and compassion. Or, today I intend to take bold action towards my goals. As you set your intention, really feel it in your body. Imagine what it would feel like to fully embody this intention throughout your day. Then, as you go about your day, check in with your intention. Ask yourself, am I in alignment with my intention right now? If not, how can I shift back into alignment? Remember, working with the law of vibration isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and commitment. There will be times when you fall out of alignment with your highest vibration. That's okay. The key is to notice when this happens and consciously choose to shift back into alignment. Every time you make this choice, every time you choose a higher thought, a more empowering belief, a more loving action, you are strengthening your vibrational muscles. You are training yourself to naturally gravitate towards higher frequencies. And over time, this creates profound shifts in your life. You are a powerful creator. You have the ability to shape your reality through your vibration. The law of vibration works whether you are aware of it or not. Most people go through life unconsciously creating their reality, wondering why they keep experiencing the same patterns over and over again. But now you know better. Now you have the tools to consciously work with this powerful law. So, I challenge you, commit to becoming the master of your own vibration. Commit to consciously choosing thoughts, emotions, and actions that align with your highest vision for your life. Commit to practicing the techniques we've discussed. Gratitude, visualization, mindfulness, forgiveness, authenticity, intention setting. It won't always be easy. There will be days when it feels like a struggle. But every time you choose a higher vibration, you're not just changing your present moment. You are shaping your future. You are sending out ripples of energy that will come back to you in ways you can't even imagine right now. And as you do this, something magical happens. Not only do you start to experience more joy, abundance, and fulfillment in your own life, but you become a beacon of high-frequency energy for others. You inspire those around you to raise their own vibration. You become a force of positive change in the world. So, Vibrate high, tune into the frequency of your dreams and desires, align yourself with the infinite potential of the universe, and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways. Thank you for your attention and openness. The world is waiting for the unique vibration that only you can bring. Embrace your power, trust the process, and enjoy the incredible journey of conscious creation that lies ahead of you. If you found this episode valuable, please rate, review, and share with someone who would benefit as well. Thank you for choosing yourself, doing the work, and creating change. Keep living with purpose.